Fred MacGuffin reviews. The Return of Captain Invincible from 1983. And this is comedy, fantasy, and a musical. And I watched it on Prime Video. I think it's probably hard to find on DVD or Blu-ray. This is directed by Philippe Mora, who also brought us A Breed Apart, Howling 2 and 3, and Communion. Yeah, that's the one with Christopher Walken and aliens. But I enjoyed this, and I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it. During World War II, Captain Invincible fought against Nazis using superpowers. Later, falsely accused of communism, he retires to Australia. When a secret US weapon gets stolen, he's called back but struggles with alcoholism. We get a flawed superhero here who has to be brought back to save the day. Now, Alan Arkin plays Captain Invincible, and you may have seen him in Catch-22, The In-Laws, Glengarry Glen Ross, Edward Scissorhands, and Little Miss Sunshine. And he does a great job here. He carries the movie, he keeps you invested, and this reminded me how much I like him as an actor. Now, one of the writers here was Stephen E. D'Souza, and he brings a lot of humour to this. There's some good jokes, and he also wrote Die Hard, 48 Hours, Commando, and he wrote the screenplays for Die Hard 2, Hudson Hawk, and a lot of classics. Also in this, as our bad guy, is Christopher Lee. He plays Mr. Midnight, and he sings. So yeah, if you ever want to see Christopher Lee singing, this is the movie for you. Now, you may have seen him in Star Wars Episode 2, Lord of the Rings, The Wicker Man, and a lot of Hammer movies. The most famous, Dracula in 1958. And he's got 289 credits to his name. So, yeah, legend. I think this is an undiscovered gem. This is a lot of humour, a lot of craziness. We've got killer vacuum cleaners. We've got a superhero who has no clue he was in Australia for 30 years. I mean, we've got killer dwarves. We've got alien conception. We've got hypno rays. We've got fish machine guns. We've got Yoda sidekicks. We've got songs by Richard O'Brien. We've got a superhero who'd like to be back in the 1950s, where he feels life was better. Maybe it's taking a few shots at the superhero genre, but it's doing it with love and humor. And yeah, this is a lot of fun. I give this a 4 out of 5. Yeah, it feels like a cult classic movie. And yeah, the songs aren't too bad. And it's nice to see a movie having fun with the superhero genre from the 80s. So check it out. Fred MacGuffin reviews The Return of Captain Invincible.